Is content real? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I wanted to discuss a little post that I saw online that I just had to sink my teeth into because it was so interesting, and from a very interesting person. I'm going to show it for those of you who are watching this post off of Facebook from Colin Theriot. He said, and if you don't know about Colin, he runs the Cult of Copy on Facebook, and you can find a lot of his material over at cultofcopy.com. Fabulous stuff. He's a great student and teacher of psychology of sales and marketing. Really amazing, thought-provoking material that he produces, and I would never take anything away from that. And this quote is one of those things that it makes you think, really makes you think a little deeper about some of these things. So he says, there's no such thing as, quote, content, unquote. There's only pre-selling. If it doesn't put across information that will positively influence a future purchase, that communication is wasted. So there's a lot of pieces there that you can kind of pick apart a little bit, and a lot of it has to do with really the idea. It's become a buzzword, and it's one that I've taken full advantage of and used on this show. I'm continuing to use it more and more often because it is such a common phrase that's out there regarding, first, the word content, and then the phrase content marketing when you're discussing kind of a modern day spin on marketing, especially when you're talking online. Even though content marketing, I would prescribe, and I've discussed here oftentimes, is a concept that predates everything. I mean, it's the very marketing itself has to do with content marketing, and so you kind of have to pull apart that idea to begin with. So is there specifically a content marketing? Well, I like to define content marketing as that form of marketing that has some type of added value up front in order to have a marketing or sale value on the back end. So after all is said and done, it is selling something, but at the same time, it's providing something straight up front, even if that something is entertainment value, but significant entertainment value or any type of informational value whatsoever. That's what I would consider content marketing, as opposed to just straight sale, just straight, this is what I got for sale, buy it or don't buy it type of marketing, which would be the other style, which I'm not even sure what you refer to non-content marketing, but I think it's a matter of degrees, actually, if you really tore it down. So, but he's saying there's really no such thing as content. Everything is pre-selling, and I would agree on a certain level if you really break down the semantics, that there really isn't such a thing as content marketing, because if you're marketing really well, you're gonna have a certain level of content within, but it's like he says, it's going to be pre-selling anyways, no matter what. Even if you're just getting to know a person, you're putting a personality out there, you're trying to create that vibe between you and so forth, and connect with the crowd, that's still pre-selling to some extent, whether the person knows they're doing it or not. I'm sure a lot of the things that I've fallen into over the years when I'm creating any form of content whatsoever is pre-selling, even though in some cases I don't even mean to be. I think a lot of marketing is accidental nowadays because there's so much of it out there, and when people really get hooked on creating content, they keep putting it out there, and yeah, a lot of it's going to be garbage, it's not going to go anywhere, and then a lot of it is going to be selling somebody something. There's something going on there, whether it's intentional or not. And he says, if it doesn't put across information that will positively influence a future purchase. And that's the thing, you can really break that down even further. Is there anything that would not positively influence a future purchase if you are not, as long as you're intending to sell something, you are probably positively influencing a future purchase, as long as you're getting that media in front of the right market. And as long as you're putting that content in enough faces, chances are you're going to positively affect somebody. And so you get this quality versus quantity type argument going on there. You could go a million different ways with that. But he says the communication's wasted if you don't. And he's right on a lot of levels. If your main goal is to sell something, then when you aren't selling or doing something that is leading to the sale, you are wasting time. And I think that's a given. Really, honestly, I think that no matter what, you're going to waste time when it comes to content marketing. It's human, whether that be a split second or whether it be a lot longer. There's going to be a lot of wasted time. You go through and watch my videos or listen to my podcast, and you're going to hear a whole lot of wasted time in between sections. Is it wasted time if the person's getting to know you? If you're talking about the long sale, if you're talking about, really making that connection with your audience, it's a matter of degrees, isn't it? But then again, this is everything about this quote that he posted is based purely on semantics and matter of degrees and everything else, and it caused a conversation. It caused me to repost his stuff and put it out there, which is the type of games that Colin likes to play, and I've fallen for it hook, line, and sinker, and proud of it. So that's all I've got as far as my play on Colin's quote. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. He always is thought-provoking, even when he's making a complete joke. There's multiple levels to it, which is a lot of fun. So you can like I said, you can check out his stuff over at cultofcopy.com. You can also check out my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business, if you're looking to overcome competition and you have an idea of doing content marketing, whether you believe in content marketing or not. I discuss a lot of that here, and a lot of my future trainings are going to be on content marketing, so keep an eye out for that. I have you can go purchase this book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. Just type that into Google. Go check it out at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or wherever, or you can just download a free digital copy at my website, AmazonProofBook.com. That's all I got for today. You have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.